What goes better with a fantastic beer? Another little packet of nuts. So, in this review, we're doing a beer and nut multi-review. So, welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review. And today we are going to be reviewing this beer here. This is another Northern Monk, and it is from the Beer52 June 2020 box. It's a double dry hop IPA. It's coming in at 5.5%, and you know it's the second one from Northern Monk out of the box this month. So we're going to be doing a review of that. And I also thought that because the little bag of nuts that you got, the little bag of snacks that you got here, that came in the Beer52 box, we'll review them as well and see what we think of those. They're Brave roasted chickpeas and they're garam masala. Small little packet, but you know, we'll see what they're like with the beer. But first things first, let's have a look at the beer. So, double dried hopped, 5.5%, coming in at a 330ml can. Let's crack it open and see what it's like, shall we? Yeah, that looks good. So you can see there, it's a sort of a hazy yellow. You've got a very soft, fluffy white head. Nice levels of a few little bubbles there. I wouldn't say it was overly carbonated, this one. So let's have a quick sort of smell and see what the aroma's like. Yeah, I'm getting sort of grapefruits, citrus fruits in there. Not overly powering, but yeah, pleasant. There's a slight, more tropical. You got a subtle hint of the mango, subtle hint of pineapple, but grapefruits, maybe a sort of orange, tangerine, citrus. Any of those sort of citrus fruits are the big aromas on this. So let's get it down and see what it's like. Cheers, everyone. It's a great beer. It's got that nice grapefruit. I always like to use the word pink grapefruit, because I've always found that grapefruit can be kind of a little bit tart, a bit sour, but pink grapefruit is a little bit more flavoursome for me. And this is more like a pink grapefruit. It's not overly powering. It doesn't sort of suck you around the throat and sort of strangle you and refuse to let go. It's quite mellow in terms of its sort of grapefruits. And then you start getting the taste of citrus, lemon and limes, oranges. And that's quite a big part of this drink. Yeah, I mean, you can see that, it's very clear. It's got a very sort of yellowy, grapefruity sort of colour to it. Very soft, similar to the other Northern Monk one that we tried. It has that softness, It's obviously got some oatiness in there to give it that softness on the in the mouth, and that makes it a very drinkable drink. I mean, you take big gulps of it, you don't feel that it cuts your throat. The bitterness is there, the dryness. Obviously it's a double dried hop, so there's an element of dryness, but there's not much bitterness there. And that dryness is quite pleasant and soft. And to be honest, in terms of the beers that I'm drinking, I do like that. I don't like that the dryness where it sort of makes you think, I'm thirsty, I need another drink. This is very pleasant. I'm really enjoying this one. So cheers. Another sip. It's a good beer. I mean, obviously this is part of the Beer52. You get a few in there that are good. Some are great, some are not so great. We've tried some so far. You'll see some of the reviews on the channel. A little bit hit and miss. But I think these Northern Monk ones are pretty good. I mean, ultimately it comes down to the pedigree of the brewer. They're a brewer that I've seen before. You see them on supermarket shelves, so they obviously know what they're doing when it comes to brewing. And this is a nice addition. So you know, hats off to, you know, salute to you, Beer52, for choosing this, because it's a nice beer that probably if I saw it on the shelves, it wouldn't necessarily immediately pick. And that really, to me, is what Beer52 is all about. You're sort of given 8 beers and you think, well, I don't know how many of these I would have selected in the shop, but you might try things that you've never tried before. And I think that is the essence of craft beer. That's what makes it so exciting. The fact there's so many different types out there, so many different flavours. And yes, you know, whether I would ever try this one again, I don't know. You know, but I'm glad that I tried it. So we'll put that down for a minute and we'll crack open some of these. So these are roasted chickpeas with garam masala seasoning. So that's you know, a slight sort of curry sort of flavour. Chickpeas, you know, can usually be a bit hard and crunchy. So, you know, we're going to see there, bring those up to the camera there. Oh, there we go. I knew I'd drop them. So they're quite hard. But actually, they're not overly hard. Sometimes they can be so hard that they sort of crunch and really hurt teeth. You get that warmth. It's a very sort of curry sort of taste. You know, they're not overly spicy, but they have that sort of warmth from a nice Indian curry. They're a great snack, and they go really well with IPAs. Drink some of this. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what you out there are thinking, but for me, there's nothing better than a beer and a spicy nut. You know, they go together so well. They improve the drink, and obviously with the nut and the beer, just, you know, it's a match made in heaven. Love it. So, you know, that's a little bonus really with a Beer52, because with these you think, you know, whether I would buy a little packet of these. You know, it's obviously a small pack to get you sort of thinking, well, I'll try and buy a bigger pack of that for next time. It's very nice, and it's a nice little bonus. And obviously the way that I am sort of marking these down is that £3. I'm working out it's £3 a beer because it's 24 for 8 cans. But obviously I'm not including the fact that you get this for free, you get the magazine for free, and you get the convenience and the postage and packing for free. So, you know, it's not a bad deal. So I would advise, you know, give it a try. I've got the link down below for my you could pay £12, so half the price for 8 cans. I mean, that is a real good bargain there. So you're paying, you know, what, £1.50 on a can, and that makes it really good value then. So give it a try, even if it's just for 1 month, then cancel it. But you know, you'll find that you'll get some really good, interesting beers, and it's worth trying. Okay, so that's the end for this review of the Northern Monk, and it is the double dry hop IPA. It's called Eternal Sunshine. Sorry, I probably didn't mention the name of it. Eternal Sunshine. Really good. Nice little bag of nuts. So the reviews are in for the Northern Monk Eternal Sunshine Double Dried Hop IPA. And scores for this. So number 1, aroma. It was a nice aroma. Grapefruits, tropical fruits, citrus fruits. But we're giving the aroma a 11 out of 20. Not overpowering aroma, not as great and as tropical as some of the other beers that we've tried before. Number 2, appearance. I mean, it was a lovely, cloudy, soft looking. We're giving it a 7 out of 10 for appearance. Score number 3, flavour. The most important score of them all. And for flavour, we are giving this 32 out of 40. I'm just going to get my notes here so I know what I'm talking about. 32 out of 40, and it was very nice. Had that softness. I really like that softness, the sort of oaty sort ofness, the sort of almost lactose, milky type of flavour to it. Made it really, really nice to go down, and I like that. So 32 out of 40 for flavour. Value for money, I'm giving all of these sort of cans a 4 out of 10 because they're £3 a can, and I know I can probably buy a similar sort of beer like this for £3, but it's going to be bigger and you get more for your money. So 4 out of 10 for value for money. Overall experience though, I really like this beer. I thought it was a really nice beer, went down smoothly. Subtleness, you know, it was dry without being overly dry, no real bitter notes in it at all. Really, really enjoyed it. I'd given this a 14 out of 20. So that gives us a total, an overall total on a 100-point scale of 68 out of 100. 68 is another Bon Jovi. We're getting a lot of these Bon Jovis, but you know, I don't want to rate these beers. You know, these are good beers. If it's over 60, it's a good beer, and it's a beer that, you know, there's no reason why you shouldn't drink it. 68 out of 100. The Bon Jovi are beers. There's a lot of people out there that I know like Bon Jovi. I like Bon Jovi. You know, they're a good band. You know, but they're a little bit corporate, a little bit sort of mainstream, and you know, we want something extra. We want something a bit better than that. So it's another solid review, and it's 68 out of 100. For this one, the Eternal Sunshine from Northern Monk. So, till the next review, let's see if we can get over it. Let's see if we can get one of these Beer52 beers that goes above the 70 mark. Let's get it into the White Snakes. Let's get closer into the Iron Maidens. Can we get a Beer52 beer that can be the Van Halen rock and roll party on your tongue of a beer? Find out in the next video. Keep on rocking.